locked away. Tempted Lady the inside, track slow, rail out 7.5.1, the penetrometer reading for the program. Gates are back and Primrose Penny in the middle of the line was a fraction slow to move. Fellowship out in a hurry, and so too Tempted Lady, and Flame Trail is showing pace. Oh, Gin Sling seemed to stumble there and lost ground in the grey horse over on the rails, settling with about 3 behind her, including Primrose Penny, He Nail and Rompers last of all. Tempted Lady takes the field into the back straight, about a length in front of Flame Trail. A length away in the field is Kalaki in the all-white colours of the club, and they're followed by Jetting going up around the outside, Fellowship in the centre. 2.5 lengths behind those horses then is Fantasia Miss outside Gin Sling, a length and a half then to He Nail, followed by Primrose Penny, and a length and a half to Rompers last of all. Tempted Lady is the leader off the back of the 800, led by about a half a length. Running second is Flame Trail, and Jetting on the outside is third in the blue and white colours. Back on the inside, just behind those horses, is Kalaki, followed by Fellowship, Fantasia Miss around the outside, then Gin Sling about a length behind it, He Nailed, Primrose Penny second to last, and ridden along to make some ground. She's not responding right now, and Rompers is last of all. Flame Trail drew a neck to Tempted Lady before the turn. Fellowship still there third. Fantasia Miss coming around the outside. Gin Sling next, and running up on the inside then is Kalaki. Primrose Penny still a long way back on the fence. Fellowship darted to the lead round the home turn, dashed out by 2 to Flame Trail. Tempted Lady gone. Gin Sling running on fairly well on the outside, but Fellowship nicely clear. More than 2 lengths to Flame Trail, and then Gin Sling and He Nail on the outside, but Fellowship is nicely clear, and Craig Williams takes the first on Fellowship, beats Flame Trail second, a neck away He Nail. Then Gin Sling has done well considering. Primrose Penny doing her best work late, but never a winning chance. They're trailed by Kalaki, Rompers, Tempted Lady weakening, Fantasia Miss second last, and towards the tail end of the field, the last one, let me see, what was it? He Nailed towards the end, and Jetting was last. And the last to move in will be Brave Chief. Ernie Marchant on board. Had a treble the other day at Bendigo. Ernie. Stanley Road stands in with Bullwinkle, Daytona Bay, Miss Conviction. Scud makes a good line, so it's only Brave Chief to come up. Brave Chief linked in. All set. Off they go. And Scud began fairly, Miss Conviction out reasonably next to it. In fact, it might have just stumbled slightly. Brave Chief, if anything, the best of the trio to bounce out. Knight's Tale was away well, holding a prominent place down on the rail, and then Bullwinkle. Miss Conviction getting tightened badly, and she dropped out to be last. Stanley Road swinging wide, turning out of the straight. Knight's Tale led Brave Chief immediately up there in second placing. He does want to fight the rider a bit though. Bullwinkle around the outside, then came Sun Classic, and Scud has probably settled best of all of them next. About 2 lengths to Daytona Bay, Stanley Road, and Miss Conviction back last by the 1500. Brave Chief anxious for more. Rain pulls against Ernie Marchant. He lets him slide to the front now over Knight's Tale, and Bullwinkle facing the breeze third. Sun Classic tucked away. Scud the outside running fifth. They're followed by Stanley Road over on the outside of Daytona Bay, and 2 lengths to Miss Conviction back last of all at the 1200 turn. Brave Chief into the back, led by 2 lengths. Knight's Tale is second. Bullwinkle a length and a half away third, and a head back on the inside to Sun Classic. 2 lengths to Scud, and 1 away Daytona Bay on the rail from Stanley Road, and 2 lengths last of all is Miss Conviction after that check at the post, a lap to go. Brave Chief let loose a little now, and he put about 4 lengths up at the 800 metres over Knight's Tale. A length and a half to Bullwinkle. Sun Classic back on the rail fourth. 1.5 to Scud around Daytona Bay, and then Miss Conviction and Stanley Road back last last of all. Brave Chief came down the side with a 3-length margin over Knight's Tale and Bullwinkle ridden along to third, and then came Scud and Misconviction. They're both making their runs together, chasing the leader. Next is Daytona Bay, Sun Classic, and a gap to Stoneleigh Road. Brave Chief at the 400 leads by 4. Misconviction's going to second. Scud's trying to match her, and Knight's Tale on the inside from Bullwinkle. Brave Chief has a good lead coming for home though. He's going to corner more than 3 or 4 lengths in front now from Scud and Misconviction, who brush coming around the turn. Brave Chief with a nice lead though. He leads by 5. In fact, he's lengthened his break in the last couple of 100 metres. Misconviction going past Scud in the last 100 metres now, but Brave Chief is going to absolutely romp in. And Brave Chief ran the 2000 out all right. One eased up. Scud or Misconviction couldn't split those for the minor end of the prize, ahead of Sun Classic and then Knight's Tale, Daytona Bay, followed by Bullwinkle and Stoneleigh Road. Very comfortable win for Brave Chief, gee. Hill just about locked away. Now coming in is Armadeo. Mark Flaherty is one ride for the day, drawn out 58 kilos. Can he ever moving up? Nearly set. In fact, they're all in the gates and the starter addresses the field. 1,000 metres to journey. Armadeo just the favourite. All in light flashing. Off at the 1,000, Armadeo absolutely flew out of the gates and jumped in front of Rare Bits. Peddler's Best is hunting through very fast on the inside. And it races to the lead. Peddler's Best over Armadeo. Then Starlight Dream getting up on the fence to third from Rare Bits. Dr. Lorna inclined to over race early, about 1.5 lengths behind those Canny Ever. They're followed then by, over on the rails behind them, Just a Blur. And then about 1 length further back is Bellissimo and Timely Waters on the rails, or close to the rails last of all. Peddler's Best led Armadeo, and Rare Bits going up 3 wide to just about join them. Canny Ever coming around the outside to 4th, followed by Starlight Dream and then Dr. Lorna. They've got away on Timely Waters, and then trails Bellissima, and back last is Just a Blur. Now Armadeo in the centre's taken a slender lead from Peddler's Best, Rare Bits, and then came Canny Ever when they corner clear of Dr. Lorna. In the straight, Armadeo in the centre has pounced on the front. Rare Bits is coming after him quickly. It's now Rare Bits racing up to Armadeo. Rare Bits put the nose in front of Armadeo, who's kicking back, but Rare Bits, a shade too good, wins at a neck. Armadeo, a length Canny Ever, a nice debut third, was wide most of the way. Then Dr. Lorna, Peddler's Best, behind them Starlight Dream. They're trailed a bit further back in the field by Timely Waters, Just a Blur, and Bellissima dropped out to be last of all. Rare Bits, the winner, ridden by Craig Williams. That racks up a double in the early part of the program for Craig. Just about ready to go. Street Fighter's linked in. Gangbuster's going to be the last to move in. Gangbuster took the outside gate, so they're set. All in now. Gangbuster, the odds-on favourite. Off they go. Gangbuster began very fast on the outside and pinged straight to the lead over Street Fight. It's a Dana's going through quickly to settle second behind Gangbuster now. Then Street Fight out wider, followed by Speed Ace over on the fence. Aerobic Prince, 2 lengths to He-Man, Thai Boxer, and about 3 or 4 lengths to Our Floral Prince. But Gangbuster does it pretty well, coming through the gap onto the course proper, about a head in front. It's a Dane running second. Street Fighter's on the outside in third placing. About a length away then came Aerobic Prince on the inside of He-Man. 1.5 Speed Ace, Thai Box around the outside, and Our Floral Prince tacks onto a bunching field at the home turn. Gangbuster just the leader from It's a Dane. Aerobic Prince directly behind the leader when they corner. They're followed by He-Man running on fairly, and Thai Box around the outside. Our Floral Prince still a good way back, but running on. Gangbuster slipped a length in front of It's a Dane. He-Man coming home fairly well. Gangbuster has 2 lengths though on He-Man going to second from It's a Dane. They bumped there, but it's all Gangbuster. And Gangbuster, the favourite, wins it by over 2 lengths to He-Man. Photo third, Thai Boxer perhaps from It's a Dane, and then Aerobic Prince on the rail. Behind them, Our Floral Prince, a gap to Street Fight, and Speed Ace last of all. Winning like a good thing should. Number 3, coming up now. Here's Vein of Hope going in. Lambada Boy is still away, and so too is Blazing Monarch. So 3 to move up into the stalls. Our Blazing Monarch coming up to complete the lineup, and they're all in and set to go. Ready to run. Fifth event, first leg of the daily double. Top two of the favourites in the race. Ready and racing. Calgary Road fractionally slow to move from about stall number 4. Lambada Boy jumped okay. War Man looks for the lead early. Royal Cut was away quickly. Vein of Hope moving fast on the outside to go towards the leaders now. Gold Time settling fourth from Sonic Sky. Lambada Boy pushed out 3 wide at the bottom turn. Calgary Road is a length behind him. Then Paved with Gold, followed by Blazing Monarch and Rambar last into the back. Heading to the 1,000-metre mark, and War Man the leader, about a length in front of Vain Hope. They clap on a bit of pace now, and they lead by about 3.5 lengths. Gold Time is third. On the outside, a neck away, Royal Cut, 2 lengths to Sonic Sky. A similar break in the field to the favourites. Calgary Road on the inside of Lambada Boy, now 1 off the fence. A length and a half Paved with Gold, followed by Blazing Monarch on the rails, and back last is Rambar at the bottom turn at the 800 metres. War Man by a length, Vain of Hope a length and a half or 2 away. Royal Cut outside, Gold Time. Sonic Sky easing out 3 wide to make a run, and they're clear of Calgary Road. Lambada Boy is starting his run at the school now, and then Blazing Monarch getting up on the inside from Rambar, and Paved with Gold dropped out to be last. War Man the leader nearing the 400, about a neck in front of Vain of Hope. Round the outside, Sonic Sky. Gold Time coming into the clear. Lambada Boy wide out running on. Royal Cut's had enough, and then Calgary Road, who's easing to the outside. War Man led from Vain of Hope round the turn, 3 lengths Lambada Boy. War Man straightened up in front of Vain of Hope. Gold Time finishing fairly well, and Lambada Boy. War Man's kicked away again though, 100 out, leads 2 lengths to Vain of Hope. Gold Time, and War Man kept going by Brett Preble. Wins it from Vain of Hope. Gold Time will be third on the inside, then Calgary Road and Lambada Boy together next. From Blazing Monarch, Royal Cut, Sonic Sky, Paved with Gold, and Rambar dropped out last. And all the way victory for number 8, War Man, ridden by $1.80 and $1.40. Ready Zeddy Go, $4.70 and $2. $5.50, $2.50 our grades. And away they go. Flying Guy jumped best over on the outside from Amadi Zaklar. Beginning well too was Ready Zeddy Go towards the inside, and Prince Marad was away well, but Amadi Zaklar will slide over the field and lead at the post, a lap to go. Flying Guy wants to be right up there in second placing, and at the turn out of the straight comfortably got into that position. Ready Zeddy Go tucked away on the inside as they turn out of the straight. Sylvest on the improve, and they're followed by Prince Marad, Kalina Raffin second to last, and last of all is Our Grades when they go past the 1600. And Amadi Zaklar is the leader, a half length on Sylvest. Amadi Zaklar is fighting the rider again. Sylvest joins her, heading up the side of the course. Flying Guy lobs along in fourth placing. A little bit of checking going on behind. Flying Guy pushed out at that point of the race. He's starting to over-race now as the pace has slowed down. Ready Zeddy Goes tucked away on the fence in fourth, and then Kalina Raffin, Prince Marad and Our Grades is back last of all. It's Amadi Zaklar into the back near the 1200, leading by a length and a half now to Sylvest, a length and a half to Ready Zeddy Go. Head away Flying Guy the outside, a length and a half Kalina Raffin, Prince Marad and a half Our Grades between them last of all. Have gone past 1,000. Down the back, and Amadi Zaklar by a neat length to Sylvest, 2 lengths to Flying Guy over on the outside of Ready Zeddy Go. Then a length and a half, Prince Marad out 3 wide at that bottom turn. Our Grades in the centre, and Kalina Raffin back on the fence. Down the side, Amadi Zaklar for Sally Win, 3/4 on Sylvest, niggled a little on the outside, and Flying Guy 1.5 away third. Ready Zeddy Go over on the fence. Prince Marad starting a run out about 4 wide, and then Our Grades and Kalina Raffin back last at the school. And Amadi Zaklar now joined and headed by Flying Guy. The odds-on favourite strode to the lead. Prince Marad's trying hard to go with him. Amadi Zaklar fighting back under hard riding on the fence, but the leader's travelling. Ready Zeddy Go ridden along on the inside. Our Grades are starting to work home fairly well behind Flying Guy. It's Flying Guy the leader from the grey, Prince Marad. Kalina Raffin coming wide, and Our Grades in the centre. Flying Guy with the big weight, desperately ridden now. Our Grades is having a crack at him, 100 out, and it's Flying Guy and neck. Our Grades is levelling. Our Grades going home the better. Flying Guy tries to kick back, but Our Grades drew clear 1.5 length. Our Grades from Flying Guy. Prince Marad 2.5 back third from Ready Zeddy Go. Then came Kalina Raffin, Amadi Zaklar and Sylvest. All in. Off. Good start at the 1200. Fanciful Lady from a wide barrier began well with Rosny. Bellavinda out in a hurry towards the inside, and Brave Deed is settling right on the speed. And then Nakuma, but Rosny leads coming up towards the first turn, about 2 lengths in front. Fanciful Lady is caught about 3 wide and will boot up into second placing at that turn around Brave Deed. Bellavinda 2 lengths. Nakuma ahead away then to Sly Sandra, about 1.5 lengths to Purbright. 1 Conviviality and Miss Angelique last of the field down the side, and Rosny led Fanciful Lady by half a length. Brave Deed a half length back in third placing. 2 lengths to Bellavinda, going up Nakuma around the outside, and they're followed by Sly Sandra, Purbright the outside. Conviviality a good way back and now passed by Miss Angelique. Rosny takes the field to the home turn, more than a length in front of Fanciful Lady and Brave Deed. Nakuma around the outside. Bellavinda hard ridden on the fence, and this is kicked away here. This has been well tried, Rosny, and it's got a corner about 3 lengths in front from Fanciful Lady, Brave Deed. Then Nakuma running on well down the outside. In the straight now, Rosny about 3 lengths in front of Fanciful Lady, Nakuma the outside and Brave Deed. Rosny the leader, getting a little tired, putting in the fairy-like ones. Nakuma coming at it. Rosny in front though, and Rosny wins it a half length. Nakuma. Purbright running on well for third from Conviviality, Sly Sandra, Fanciful Lady. Next Brave Deed, then Miss Angelique and Bellavinda back at the tail of the field. They didn't forget tobacco, and Rosny has done a great... And Blue Thunder Lady. Last few getting set. Just about set. We await just Playful Bell to move in out there next to Blue Thunder Lady. Light switched on. Ruby Joy, the inside runner. 8-year-old, but she's always performed well here at Moonee Valley. Favourite Danzig's Pleasure in 2. Golden Form alongside them. Off they go. Danzig's Pleasure began well towards the inside from Ruby Joy. Dance for Us was away quickly, and so was Smoochy Smooch, looking for the lead in the early part. Away fast, Devon Valley Lady on the outside, and Mrs. Bentley settling in the first half dozen. Playful Bell out wide. Perforate dropped out to be last at the first turn. And Smoochy Smooch led by almost a length to Devon Valley Lady, moving up on the outside. Dance for Us a neck away third, and 1 Playful Bell caught out a little wide in fourth placing. 1 further back is Mrs. Bentley. Golden Form travelling 3 wide. Ruby Joy back on the fence. 2 lengths then to Blue Thunder Lady. Danzig's Pleasure's got a good way back. She's second last, and Perforate on the rails last of all. At the turn at the 800, and Smoochy Smooch is the leader. She's a length and a half in front of Devon Valley Lady. Dance for Us 3/4 away on the inside, and then Playful Bell. Golden Form out 3 wide in the red and white colours. Ruby Joy over on the fences, middle of the field now, and then Mrs. Bentley. Blue Thunder Lady coming out wide. Perforate and Danzig's Pleasure are still well back at the tail end of the field with 600 to go. And Smoochy Smooch the leader, a length Devon Valley Lady. Over on the inside, Dance for Us. Golden Form trying to make some ground around the outside of Playful Bell. Mrs. Bentley is next, trying to work into the race as Blue Thunder Lady makes a run around the outside. Danzig's Pleasure still third last and out wide when they came to the home turn. And Perforate a long way back, and Smoochy Smooch has tried to pinch a break. She's put 3 lengths on Dance for Us. Here comes Mrs. Bentley down the outside. Smoochy Smooch the leader. Mrs. Bentley is starting to wind up strongly. Mrs. Bentley getting to Smoochy Smooch. Mrs. Bentley takes the lead. Here's Perforate late. Mrs. Bentley wins at a length and a half. Smoochy Smooch. Photo third, either Dance for Us or Perforate deep out. Then Devon Valley Lady. Behind them, Ruby Joy, Blue Thunder Lady. Then Danzig's Pleasure. She never came into the race at all. Playful Bell was second last, and Golden Form last of all. Number 8.